know what it's.
Who's having trouble this morning?
You can't roll up to this one. You gotta light it.
Oh no, we ain't got no trouble.
You gotta pump it on this one.
Let's get that restart going. Good morning, everybody. Yeah. It's early. 5:27 in the morning. It's tough. It's tough. You know, different time zones, pulling it together. But it's all right. We got it together today. We'll do a little OSG work today. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Excuse me, miss. What's your name? Can you come with me?
Shout out to my guys at Brand Jordan. What up?
I'll take you out tonight. You already know what it's hitting for. I got whatever outside, and you know what I'm sitting on. 50-50 venture with them ass stars kicking off. Armadale popping now. Only bringing them all. Only thing missing is a missus.
Let's
You
go.
ain't even got to do the dishes. Got 2 dishwashers. Got 1 chef, 1 maid. All I need is a partner to play spades with the cards up. All trust. Who else you gonna run with? The truth is us. Only dudes moving units, M Pimp Juice and us.
We're at the end of the week, though. I'm happy about that.
Maybach outside, got rocks in air. PJs on the runway, young got air. I don't land at an airport. I call it the Clearport. Therefore, I don't want to hear more.
We call it the Clearport. Let's go, y'all.
It's young, holla.
It's Thursday, y'all. Every day's a new day. Let's go, y'all. Unks in the building. Let's work.
Bring the beat in.
Every day's a new day. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Last one of the week, though. Hey. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. You know what it is. Come on now. We're having a little fun. In the morning emails, we have some fun. We're grown folks, you know. Don't take nothing too serious, man. We're not really trying to hurt nobody's feelings. We just like to laugh a little bit at time. Just joke. Thursday morning. Hey. Yo. How y'all feel out there this morning? Good morning, Uncle. Let's go. Let's put a little work. 5:29 in the morning, New York City. Of course, I'm not in New York City. I'm making my way back East Coast. Got to take a little break. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
I'm not a player, I'm too much alive.
If you are easily triggered or in your feelings about certain things, man, you might want to go on down the street and watch Feel Good TV or something. We have a little fun in the morning. We make some jokes. That's all.
I'm still not a slayer, but you still a hater.
Hater.
Elevator to the top.
Ha-ha.
See you later, I'm gone. Penthouse suite, penthouse freaks.
Yeah.
Beach, French house seats, 10,000 beats, rent out leaks.
Survive.
Copping a 5 bands from well done. Roar in the sky, roar from the lie. Put my twincito up in the bend.
Other than that, come through, have some fun in the morning. That's what we do. The morning emails. Got 9 channels. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook Live, YouTube. You know what it is. Go to YouTube where they don't stop the music. Facebook cuts the music off from time to time, but YouTube lets the music play. Give you a little instructional here. My name is Lazy Lace, the world famous, most dangerous MOP. Well, how y'all feeling? Long history of hip hop, you know, been around it all for a long time. Know a lot of people, did a lot of work. Still working a little bit, that's all. Kind of represent a nice era of people though from back in the days that really get down and that remember and also still kind of live that hip hop lifestyle, but you're grown.
Yo, don't give them nothing but a microphone.
So you want to get your taste of hip hop and then also get your taste of, you know, real news and real social commentary. That's what we do in the morning. Got some friends coming on too. Every morning, I got people come on with me. We out there have a good time. In case you didn't know about the morning emails, let's go, y'all. Let's work. Come on.
Paddywhack, rip a dug a bone. Yo, don't give him nothing but a microphone. Don't stop. I'm not finished yet. You said I'm not the E. You wanna make a bet? Remember this lounge, you in the danger zone. I figured you would. Now leave me alone. You pick and you wish on the four-leaf clover to be the E-double-E. Over and over, you intrigued by the way I do my thing. Do what? Got the mic high and make
Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
to rap and chill, coax, attack.
You know, plugged in very comfortably with a good friend of mine who is very close to Lauryn Hill's career. Let's just say that. And what he does for her is amazing. She just got voted by the Grammys as the greatest album ever. Not just hip hop, the greatest album ever, which is it's crazy. She was voted by Apple Music as the greatest album ever. Now that, you know, that's a pretty heavy weight to bear for Lauryn Hill, though the Miseducation Lauryn Hill is probably one of the 100 best albums of all time. Saying it's the greatest album ever might be a little bit of a stretch, but it is probably one of the top albums of all time, The Miseducation Lauryn Hill. Congratulations, Lauryn. Let's go, y'all.
Question remains.
I wouldn't want that stress, though.
Which ones will gain? How many suckers will feel pain?
Good morning. Columbia, Bogota. What up, what up, what up, what up? Yes, yes, yes. Bogota, Colombia, one of my favorite places to be. They love hip hop down in Colombia.
The question remains: which MCs will reign? Which ones will gain? How many suckers will feel pain?
5:33 in the morning, New York City. Let's go, y'all. I'm to the building. Good morning. Let's go.
Phrases I spit like slugs after I sip from my mug. Life is bug. The baseline groove is my drug. Now that you feel me, you'll hear some advice. All you foul niggas gonna pay the fucking price.
Hey.
So take that phony hardcore look off your grill, cause I'll be stopping you.
What's your greatest album?
This is a battle rhyme in case you haven't noticed. You get replaced.
What's your greatest album?
I give chumps cranium lumps just like Louisville. I stand tall, just like the Catskill Mountains. Praying like a cougar ready to pounce and denouncing all the unrealistic fake gangsters, fake mystics. So let me make this specific. You're nowhere near us, the original.
That's a tough list to see what's the greatest album of all time, especially even the greatest hip hop album of all time. Now, 30 years ago today, K Solo, shout out to K Solo, released his Tell the World My Name album 34 years ago. K Solo, what up? That was a decent album.
Yo, I'm making short-term goals when the weather falls. Yes, put away the leathers and put ice on the gold.
This was a great album, Reasonable Doubt. I wouldn't call it the greatest of all time, but it was definitely a great album. You see the maturization of Jay-Z in this album.
When the weather falls, yes, put away the leathers and put ice on the gold. Chilly with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake.
Per the Source magazine. Shout out to the Dave Mays and all the Source magazines. I know those guys when they first started when the Source was a leaflet. Today in hip hop history, Dana Dane dropped his album. Dana Dane with Fame. That was 37 years ago. 37 years. Wow. That is some real time right there. Dana Dane. Shout out to Dana Dane. Well, we got some history, boy. Yes. Shout out to LaShawn. She's been on TV lately, on the Breakfast Club, and also in the morning shows with Sway and Heather B. This was a great record, LaShawn. She looks great too. Shout out to LaShawn. She made this song first, and then LL came and made it more popular. I did a remake, and LL didn't put her in the video, which I thought was terrible. She's a good-looking woman too. Even at older age, she's good-looking. But that can be a little traumatizing when you do a record, and then they use your record, but they don't put you in the video. Wow.
off. I wanna knock your block off, get my rocks off, blow your socks off, make sure your G-spot's off.
I'ma call you Big Daddy and scream your name. Matter of fact, I can't wait for your candy rain.
Good morning, Will Atkins.
My swerve on, bring it live, make it last forever. Damn, the kitty cat's tired.
Daddy, slow down your
All right, well, yeah, well, actually, Slick Rick and Dana Dane, they were all part of a crew called the Kango Crew. I think they used to go to Julia Richmond and one of them high schools uptown, and they would wear like ballets and fly. It was like a little fly dude crew, and so yeah, because we be on TV. I represent Queen. She was raised out of Brooklyn. Dana Dane's always been a fly dude. Always my guy. Fun fact, Dana Dane's DJ was DJ Clark Kent, in case y'all didn't know. So it would probably be. Well, all right. That's an easy way to look at it. But to be honest with you, Dana Dane and Slick Rick were actually, during the same time, and they were in the same crew. And Nightmares of the Night was a dope ass record. He was dope. It still is. I mean, Dana's a dope dude. And actually, if you see him today, he looks great. Didn't really like he aged much after 30-something years. Looks basically the same. And shout out to DJ Clark Kent. DJ Clark Kent was actually Dana Dane's DJ back then. Just so you know. So I can see the connection between Dana Dane and Jay-Z. Of course, Clark Kent should be credited for being the guy that really, really was instrumental in getting Dame and Jay hooked up to make sure that Rockefeller thing worked out. DJ Clark Kent. That's my man, too, by the way. Salute to Clark Kent. What up?
Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy?
Well, Lottie Dottie in '86, that's when that record came out. It was the B cut of the show, Dougie Fresh's show record. And so, yeah, Lottie Dottie was definitely, it was a big record in the streets. But even more so, the show was probably one of the biggest hip hop records ever at the time it came out. Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, the show.
Back to you every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman to serve good bang. This for the diamond, head for the brain.
I would consider it a great record, but not a classic. I think the difference between, I think Dana Dane and Slick Rick, I think Slick Rick was a better songwriter. His songwriting ability was a little better than Dana Dane's. Dana Dane was a good style writer, but Slick Rick was a great songwriter. I think it was his West Indian heritage, being from London, that Jamaican descent kind of deal. He really had a lot to draw from. Good morning, everybody. Out in the middle for 5:39 New York City. Let's go. Chat to my OSG family. OSG day today. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Good morning, Miss Diva. Shout to OSG. Today's OSG day.
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. You know it's right here. Something you can have for you. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. You know it's right here. Something you can have for you.
Now, Mace be the man, wanna see you doing good. I don't wanna get rich, leave you in the hood. Girl, in my eyes, you the baddest. The reason why I love you, you don't like me cause my status. I don't wanna see you with a carriage, living average. I wanna do my thing so we be established. And I don't want you rocking.
Yeah, that's back in the days. See, me and Screw was guilty of that. Me and Screw used to freestyle and rap, and all the girls used to sit around and watch us do it. And that was a thing back in the days. The girls would really like that. Nowadays, they don't like that. They don't care. Girls are too bougie to see niggas rapping. Not yet, Angeline Diva. On the way back, though, in the middle of the country. Well, you have to understand, in the 80s, we loved Kool G Rap, but Kool G Rap was just really getting out in the 80s. I met Kool G Rap in USA Skating Ring, and he got down with the Juice Crew. And the Juice Crew back then was Mr. Magic, Marley Marl, Fly Tie, and Big Lenny. And so you think about back then, Kane was already down with Biz, but Biz was the biggest thing in the Juice Crew. MC Shan was big back then. Rest in peace, Biz, and then they brought in Kane. So So I was kind of Team Kane, but I loved Kool G Rap. I thought his energy was crazy. Kool G Rap was probably one of the dopest lyricists of that time.
I ain't gonna act, smash the E-class, pull up to the rib with the whole front crash. Now you wanna laugh, the thing that's the past. If you ever lie,
Yeah, it's true about the ladies, right? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, emails, all you males and females. May 23rd, Thursday's work. Let's go. I'm to the building.
Imagine smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising blue Bahama waters. No welfare support.
But to me, as far as top 10 MCs of all time, Kool G Rap's in there. I don't know where he is in that top 10, but he's in there. Just a verbal assassin.
Son got knocked. Evidently, it's elementary. They want us all gone eventually. Trooping out of state for a plate. Knowledge, if coke was cooked without the garbage, we'd all have the top dollars. Imagine everybody flashing.
And then it's hard for me to give them that those accolades to the new guys like Kendrick Lamar, even though they dope lyricists, but they really can't touch. It's like me trying to give a new ball player over Jordan or something like that, because Jordan kind of laid the blueprint down on what dope is. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard for me to give that to a new guy who's using that blueprint to be dope. Especially when these artists back then created the style, you know what I'm saying, that they use.
Paradise life relaxing, black, Latino, and Anglo-Saxon. Amani exchange the range, cast, Lord Tribe of Shabazz, free at last, brand new whips to crash. Then we laugh in the illa path. The villa houses for the crew, how we do. Trees for breakfast, dime sexes and bench.
Funny thing you tell me. I mean, Audio 2 was probably in the mid, like 87, was probably the biggest thing coming out of New York City, out of Brooklyn. Back then, but Stetsasonic, Stetsasonic isn't all the way Brooklyn. Daddy-O is Brooklyn, but Prince Paul is Long Island. I think Fruquan is the Bronx. Bobby Simmons is Brooklyn. That's a big one, but I'm thinking, Houdini. I'm bugging. Houdini was the biggest. Yeah, I'm bugging. I'm sorry. Yeah, Houdini. What the hell's wrong with me? Nah, I wouldn't say the Fat Boys. Fat Boys is dope. But Fat Boys opened up for Houdini. Houdini was the biggest rap group coming out of Brooklyn ever. Houdini was the biggest one ever.
You ain't gotta
R.I.P. Ecstasy.
Shorty straight, but chasing her for 2 days. First 48, a bad bitch called.
Nah. Houdini, bro.
Just watching my cutie pie get beautified. Make me want better jewels, a newer ride, Louboutin shoes. She got too much pride.
Houdini was the first group really playing stadiums.
Looking good has the sacrifices. Chilly weather bring 4 figures.
Shout out to my man Cliff Love, Jermaine Dupri, my man Stretch from JC. You know what I'm saying? They were dancers for Houdini. Houdini was out there knocking down stadiums by themselves. Like, they had openers, but they was headlining stadiums. And then something kind of happened. I think they got, there was an issue, like something happened where they got kind of blacklisted a little bit from the industry. Something happened. I don't know the whole details of it, but yeah, Houdini was the one.
Got to do it.
Well, then Biggie was out of Brooklyn, Biggie, and then Jay-Z, both of those guys, you know what I'm saying?
Slow down, baby. Let you know from the gate, I don't go down, lady. I want to kick with thick hips and lick the...
But at the time, it was Houdini. Houdini was probably the biggest in the 80s. I mean, yeah, Kane. You had some big dudes coming out of Brooklyn. Pause. Good morning, Coco. And these guys was no slouch. No slouch right here for these guys. Come on, y'all.
gun, fuck that fool. When I cop, bust the rhyme now. MOP now. What you want now? What you want now? What you want? Bust the rhyme now. MOP now. What you want now? What you want now? What you want now?
Good morning, everybody. Morning emails, all you males and females. Let's get it poppin', y'all. Come on. Nah. I don't want to sit around and be standing around and watch never mind. Nah, they were the grown version. It was different. Run DMC, like MOP would be a harder version of Run DMC from Brooklyn. But the style wise, Who Diddy was like the grown man, fly grown man class kind of, they wasn't hardcore. Good morning, everybody. I'll the building. Morning emails, all you males and females. Let's get it popping. Guy Burns, day one. What's up, brother? Peace. Good to see you, brother. 5:47 in the morning, aren't you? Working my way back to the East Coast. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. I know Maya. I love Maya. Nah. And I love Esther. Maybe for SWV. I love SWV. Coco on them. Not my kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? We were actually making an album and a tour together, and I think COVID came and we kind of got distracted with COVID. But we actually were going to tour and do an album with Onyx over in Europe. Onyx is doing great work. Shout out to Fredro and Sticky. They're actually out there working now on a big tour, doing their work out there. Love those guys. We tour a lot with Onyx in Europe. They take everything, though. I'll be like, nah, I'm not doing all that shit, man. They be over in Russia and shit. Onyx don't play around. Yeah, Jeff was up the street. Yep. He from up the hill, too. Not that far up the hill. Like, yeah, he was definitely... I've known Teflon years and years and years. Let's go, Freeway. Thursday's work. Unction the build. This all she did. Let's get it popping this morning. Keep going. We were gonna do it, but COVID got distracted. Let's go. Out of prison, and it was a great show. Onyx and MOP together, because Onyx was just always like jump around kind of energy, you know what I'm saying? And MOP was more like, real stylized, shit.
We keep the rap about it, while out. Laugh about it. I'm not trying to visit the world. The freeway move out till I sit with the Lord, till I get my together.
Yes.
Freeway got it in like 10 in the morning.
Man.
Can get it to you like 10 while you go.
Shout out to my man Freeway. Shout out to my man Grab. Let's go, y'all. Unks here.
Still deliver the order, man. I'm talking about chicken and gravy, man. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love the energy that Freeway puts into education and all that. Shout out to Freeway. Shout out to all the hip-hop guys that are trying to activate themselves within education. You know what I'm saying? Shout them out. We love that. Let's go, y'all.
We're doing everything that we do. Meanwhile,
Malik rest in peace, definitely was Fame's older brother. We knew Malik. What you have to understand, Fame was a little kid when his brother passed away. Rest in peace. He was a young kid. So, we knew his brother, and a lot of people was connected to his brother and everything. We knew him because he still was younger than us, but he was definitely a street dude. So we always showed love to Malik and everything. So when I heard Malik passed away, that was my rationale for coming back and snatching Fame up off the corner, because I was a little worried about his trajectory back then. I didn't know it was going to turn into 30-something years of MOP and all that kind of stuff. I was just trying to get a brother off the corner because his brother had gotten killed, and I felt bad about it because I thought his brother was a good dude. Good morning, everybody. Let's go. I was just, looking out for a kid that I thought, got dealt a bad hand, and then, we went on a journey together, and 30-something years later, the world famous, most dangerous, MOP. Salute.
Romantic places in my mind, hoping someday I would find the perfect one, and I could share.
Malik, Malik, rest in peace. Malik was in the street dude. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of a, like a leveler. You know what I'm saying? He was connected with some friends of mine that I knew, and they was some very serious street dudes. Rest in peace. And I guess MOP, the crew themselves, the Mash Out Posse, was more street kind of people. And it's different than the music side of MOP. The reason why it's named MOP was because Fame and I had a discussion about what was the name of the crew of boys that you hang out with in front of 1545. That was my uncle's building, and Fame said, "Well, we the Mash Out Posse," and then I said, "Well, why don't we call it MOP?" And that's how MOP was born as far as the music side. But they was already out there in the street doing what they did in the street. They was already street dudes. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the world famous MOP, man, Bo Pop, all the rest in pieces, Brimmer, and everybody that's down with MOP from back in the days. The street crew that was there. Salute to them.
Break a heel, sweat it. I break a heel, sweat it.
So as far as Saratoga Avenue is concerned, I'm from Saratoga Avenue. I'm from 430 Saratoga, which is kind of like down the street. So we're all connected. I'm from a place called Prospect Plazas. And there was also Prospect Plazas on Prospect. That's what y'all hear Biggie talking about. But Biggie's cousin was one of my OGs in my building, rest in peace. And the connection was a connection. You know what I'm saying? Salute. And we all connected from years and years. I was older and I was into the music, so I was always bringing the block parties and the equipment up. And me and my man Scoop, shout to Be Original, shout to DJ Man, shout to DJ T Hall, DJ Wiz, all the DJs in the neighborhood that we used to do block parties. And that's where we got into the music from. Me and my boy Scoop Lover. We was rapping and harmonizing and dancing, being part of the music scene. And that's how we drew the connection from the street to the music. And hence MOP came through the music side. They're still street. They were always street, but the music is what really made y'all know who MOP was.
You get it don't change no way till you see that with me it ain't the same.
Yeah. Mallow was definitely a good dude and definitely a solid dude. God knows the stories. You know what I'm saying? God Burns knows the stories. He knows who we are and everything. He knows the whole thing. So everything we say is very verifiable, factual. You know what I'm saying? Salute.
I don't know what I know, but I know this little girl, her name is Maxine. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you understand I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote.
But when you think about it, obviously what I would change is I feel bad about some of the brothers that ain't here. I feel like they were lost too young. You know what I'm saying? I was with Latrice Walker the other day. Little Nikki, we call her Nikki. That was Madman's sister. That was one of my best friends, and he passed away early. So, as young people, and I started thinking about, man, all the people that passed away, we can't bring them back, but we can definitely keep the legacies and the memories on. Rest in peace, Ja the Chef, too, by the way. We just lost Ja not too long ago. Salute.
She know about Luke, like I never money man. Make up for the cool Chinese white man and Indian. The wickedest kind of girl, them is a flyer, so tough. I don't know you heard about this girl, her name is Maxine. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. And if I ever tell you about Maxine, you would say I don't know what I know, but murder.
4:56 in the morning. Let's go unction the building. Let's get it popping. Oh, well, you're around long enough to know what it is. Let's go, y'all. Different world. Let's go.
Snoop Dogg.
You know what? The D-R-E.
That's why, when people have these conversations about the neighborhood and all that stuff, it's kind of weird, because you know it, and then as I hear people start to have a conversation today, I'm like, okay, yeah. But remember, we grew up there, so we know who everybody was, back in the days. But also, there's also another era of those coming up after our age that we really can't disregard. You know what I'm saying? So shout to them. It's funny you realize how young they was too, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? When you think about how young they was when all this is going down, ain't that something? Wow. Good morning, everybody. Out in the building. Oh man, y'all just took me down memory lane. All of a sudden, a lot of faces
Some epic.
came back to me just now.
Because it's talking to me, he don't want to see you smile.
Thursday, let's go, y'all. Let's support our sister Latrice Monique Walker for governor. I think she should be the next governor of New York City. Get rid of that Kathy Hochul. New York State, get rid of that Kathy Hochul. So when she announces her campaign, we definitely gonna get behind her. Brownsville's finest. Let's go. That's one of ours. That's how you deal with generational curses. You succeed in life. That's how you succeed. That's how you deal with generational curses. Come on now.
You want to take revenge from the conversations we have in the way it ends. You want to discuss me in front of your lady friends. That's why it's just me, your mama Mercedes Benz. It all depends, maybe if we make amends, we can start from scratch. Learn to control your temper and remarks in fact. And to be platonic with the hearts intact. So every time we take somebody smart.
Good morning, emails, all you males and females. It's your boy Uncle in the building and all planets in between. We love everybody. What's up?
Bless whoever gave you all of that. Seeing it from the back, you understand why they feel like that.
Yeah.
The Lord knows. So good enough to miss award shows. And I ain't gotta say nothing, she just knows. By the way I look at her, take off all the clothes up and down. And all around, and you're feeling down. Let the thought of me be easy. I don't wanna see you frown.
Good morning, y'all.
I wanna bring you joy and be easy. Baby, you know my style. You know how I get down. I provide by any means to be easy. You done been through ups and downs. That drama for a while. I'm just happy I'm around to be easy.
That's how you deal with it in the morning. 559 in the morning, Unc's in the building. Let's go. We get by. Shout him out, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Unc's working. Good morning, April. Yes, RIP Infinite, man. That was a tough one. It was so young. Yeah, I know his government name and everything. I know his brothers, everybody. Yeah, that was one of the hardest ones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm actually working on it now. I'm just trying to find the right director. What's his name wanted to do it? Michael Rappaport, but we never got to it with Michael. And Michael got a connection with the neighborhood, but I was like, nah, well, let's find somebody to do it. So we're still working on it, though. Jay Parrish wanted to do it. A couple other people wanted to shoot it, but we haven't gotten the right director to do it that knows. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out, though. We'll find the right one to shoot it.
Hey, Dad, it's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on them. Love you, and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, Monkey.
Welcome to the Raw Perspective with your host.
Because there's so many perspectives that you got to come from. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk about Brownsville, and you got to talk about the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? There's so many stories. You got to be careful how you tell a story.
And now, for your host, the legendary Uncle Lace.
Hey, yo. What's up, y'all?
Hey, yo, Lace.
We made it to Thursday.
Get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Come on, man.
For me.
That's what we do.
We let you know what this thing is all about.
We give the information, inclination, and the mitigation to get up in the morning, every morning. The dedication. Welcome, ladies, from Raw Perspective Morning email. Shout to my OSG family. Shout to my MOP First family. Oh, man, when I go down memory lane, You know, when I go down memory lane, I really kind of, I don't get choked up about it, but it really just takes me back to a place in my mind because everybody talks about the neighborhood and stuff like that, and they talk about it from a gangster perspective. Now, remember, we understood. I mean, we from Brooklyn, we always know that the neighborhoods can be bad, whatever. Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, East New York, Brownsville. There's a certain kind of energy from those kind of neighborhoods, right? But quite honestly, I didn't look at it like that because it was more as a kid growing up. It was more like stickball, punchball, skelly, basketball on the garbage can, drawing the S in the wall, around the world, Coco Livio. I mean, we actually, it was tough. We had the gangsters and drug dealers and everything, just like every other crew. But Brownsville, was a rite of passage. I mean, you had to fight. Obviously, everybody fought. You had to fight, and you had the tough guys, you had the cool guys, all that shit. But at the end of the day, it was home for us. And I know that the rest of the world looks at it like, oh my God, Brownsville's crazy. But if you lived there, it was home for you. So salute to everybody from Brownsville that grew up, especially from the hill. That's real. All the way down the hill, 1400 Pickett Avenue, down to Brownsville houses, Howard houses, Marcus Garvey, all the different projects up the hill, Atlantic Towers, everything. And of course, Prospect Plazas and Sally Mathis, 1400 and 10 Amboy and all that stuff. That, that era of those people that we talk about in these records, they were real people. They were true stories. And salute to those people that are lost and those people that are still here out there just making their lives better every single day. And as long as we get the opportunity to carry that flag and never let our neighborhood die, everybody should do the same thing. Never let your legacies die and carry those stories on to the next generation. Make sure you carry the right stories too. Unction the building. Good morning, everybody. How y'all feeling? Thursday morning. Let's get there. Yes. Yes. Good morning, Pastor Cologne. Catman, good morning. Yeah, well, you could be in it. Yeah. You could be in it. Yeah. Yeah, Mike Rapp. I'm not saying he's out of the picture yet. It's just that we don't want to talk about it yet until we close the deal. We want to make sure that the deal is coming out through we want it to be big enough to have the story because the MOP story is a real story. And it got to be told properly. It can't just, because, as I said, it's more than just a rap group. So we want to make sure we're sensitive to those brothers and sisters because MOP lost a lot of people too, just like we all did, but they lost a lot of their people. And so we got to be sensitive to the stories of the neighborhood and people's families and all that stuff. So it's ways you can tell the story without while still maintaining the integrity of the neighborhood. Salute to them. Yeah, we'll figure it out without being salacious and overexposing too many things. There you go. Salute to them. Yes. Good morning, Pastor. Yeah, it would be a great movie. But also you want to get the right story out there. I mean, think about that from that perspective. You want to get the right story out there. You don't want to be out there getting the wrong message out there because the real message is triumph. You know what I'm saying? It's about MOP's real message is triumph over adversity. The voice of the voiceless. That's the real story of MOP. It's not that MOP story is not how gangster and tough they was or what. Cause everybody's tough. Be human beings. You know what I'm saying? MOP's story is about triumph over adversity and people that wasn't supposed to make it and they made it. You know what I'm saying? That's the real story. When you look at Bill and Fame now, they look great. 30-something years into the industry. A lot of groups that came in when they came in ain't there no more. And they're still out there thriving and doing their thing. That is a triumph story for MOP. That's the message that you want to get out there. The message has to be triumph. It has to be victory. And that's the story that we want to tell. Not the gangster stuff. Okay. Everybody a gangster at some point in their life. Everybody tough. But the real story is triumph over adversity. And that's the way that you can tell that story and still keep the people interested. So good morning, everybody. Unction the building. In the morning emails, all you males and females. Shout to my sister April Leon. Good to see you. The more the truth, the better the movie. Yeah. But sensational. People try to sensationalize a lot of shit, and a lot of those sensational stories come with a lot of emotions. You know what I'm saying? So that too. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Coco James, good morning, sis. What a great week with Coco James, her birthday week. That was great. Yeah. Hey, darling. Yeah, well, she come on in anytime you're ready, Coco. You know, like I said, my rooms are open. I open the doors, people come in and hang out. Let's go to blackfacts.com before we get it started. Good morning, everybody. We're having a great morning. All right, blackfacts.com, May 23rd, 1921. Shuffling On, the first black hit musical opened up at the 63rd Street Music Hall in New York City. Wow. The show was developed by black comedians Florney Miller and R.B. Lyles and featured music by Erie Blake and lyrics by Noble Sissle. Based loosely on Miller and Lyle's vaudeville act, The Mayor of Dixie, the show told the story of a heated mayor election in Jimtown, Dixieland. Lively dancing and memorable songs, including I'm Just a Wild About Harry and Love, Will Find a Way, contributed to the musical's great popularity to audiences. The show ran a total of 504 performances to help widen the opportunities on Broadway for black musicians and performers. Yes. During its long run, the show introduced three entertainers whose later careers will be notable: Paul Robeson, Florence Mills, and Josephine Baker. How about that? Josephine Baker. It was the first Broadway musical to feature a sophisticated African-American love story rather than a frivolous comic one. How about that? Ain't that something? For more Black Facts, go to blackfacts.com. Let history be no mystery. The more of a mystery, the more it'll repeat itself. Let's go. Blackfacts.com, everybody. Make sure y'all go to blackfacts.com. There's a lot of information on you. I just read one little story, but there's a lot of information and a lot of knowledge. And read it to your kids and teach them their history in America and their place in this country so they can understand where they should go and where they need to go. Good morning, everybody. Unc to the building. That's right. Good morning, April Leon. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Pastor Cologne. By the way, Pastor Cologne, I was actually popping in. I'm making my way back to the East Coast. Let's just say this, and I popped in to your Bible study last night, and I had a good time, and just really understanding what it is and why it's important. But today's question among other questions, we'll get to some of the entertainment stuff. But today we're going to be a little more serious today because we got an election coming up. We got this another Trump presidency coming up, and I'm finding that a lot of black people are going to vote for Trump. And I don't know why, and I'd like to know why. And what do y'all and do y'all vote? As some of the in this spaces, I want to know: are y'all voting? Well, it's absolutely very important for the youth. I mean, a lot of stuff is important for the youth. Thank you, Anthony Downey. History is important, but the thing is, people will rewrite the history. If you go to the stories of war, history is rewritten by the victors. They just write whatever they want to write, and that's what this country did. It rewrote the history of our people, and we need to stand firm on what our history is. That's why history should never be a mystery. But back to that conversation. Coco, come in when you're ready. I don't know if you're going to come in yet. Let's see if you're ready to come in. Come on in, Coco, because as much as Coco's fun to talk to and everything, shout out to Coco Deems. She's also very smart. You know what I'm saying? She understands things. They should lock their ass for changing it. No, well, I mean, if they're the government, that's the point I'm making. When we start to have this conversation about what we're trying to get done here, well, if you put people in there, remember, it's just people you putting in here. You're not putting in the, we look at the government as if they're bigger than that, but they're just people. So they don't give a fuck about what they would write down or anything they would change. They want the story to be their story. Like history is his story about what shit was. And it may not always be your story. So my question to you is how important is it for y'all to get out there and vote for the people you need to vote for to make sure that your voice is being heard? That's a real question. that I know the primaries are coming up June 25th, and that's why I'm starting to lead into this conversation, Beanie. Quite honestly, I think we don't talk about. We have a wide range of shit that we talk about on the morning emails, relationships, all kinds of stuff. We make jokes. Like yesterday, I went way in the road. Some shit I did yesterday was hilarious. I looked back to it, but I also can get very serious when we start talking about our community. And I think it's important that we get serious about our community. We have these conversations. And things that matter are things like voting for what you need to vote for, because the vote is the one verifiable truth that you can't walk away from. And if you vote a dude in office, or if you don't vote, which is complicit to putting a dude in office, then what'll end up happening is you're going to be bound to whatever policies without having a voice in the conversation. So it's like throwing the dice at the wall and walking away and getting mad at the outcome. If you got to stay in this game to win it, and if you don't stay in this game, then how are you going to have a chance? How are you going to have even a shot? That is probably one of the most important conversations that we should be having nowadays as far as our community, because we do vote. And I'm not saying that we got to vote for the same people all the time either. Well, I think we should hold them accountable. That's your voice. Voting as a block in this country is your voice. And a lot of us, which is why a lot of us go to jail, get locked up, because they don't want you to have that right to vote. Because once you get locked up, then you lose that right. You know what I'm saying? Then you ain't got no more voice. If we don't vote, nothing will get done. People don't want to vote because they want what they see messing up the ballots. Yeah, Yeah, but that's people telling you stuff. I mean, you still got to get in there and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm making. You still got to get in there and fight that process. I mean, if y'all want Trump in office, and this is not for my opinion, but if y'all want Trump in office, then y'all should do what you do, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the question you got to ask yourself: if Trump was a black person, would he get away with any of the stuff that he was doing? That's something that y'all should ask. You should ask that question. Like, some of the stuff that Trump is doing is so crazy. Imagine if he was a black dude. Imagine if that was Obama doing any of the shit that Trump was doing. They'd have hung his ass. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it. Good morning, Coco.
Good morning, darling.
Yes, good morning, Coco. Everything is great. Music. I'm in the middle of the country. I'm working my way back to the East Coast.
Oh, really? You traveling? Yeah. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
No, listen,
I'm a traveling man.
No matter where you go, when you get home, it's just so great. It's so great when you finally get home. You're like, I can relax, darling. Yes.
Well, I've been blessed to have more than one home, so I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah. But I'm on my way back home, and me and the Duchess been hanging out and having a great time, and she's been very happy. I love it. You mean the Duchess had our first, I wouldn't say argument, but kind of disagreement. The Duchess could be a little spicy. I'll tell you that right now. The Duchess don't play around. I back down real fast.
Oh, wow. And let me tell you, I'm sure when she gets spicy, she gives you that intellect too. So
no, it's tough. It's not. You don't listen. Let me tell you something. Look, I was like, okay.
You got it. It's all right. You got it.
I get in the road. Sometimes I get in the road, and sometimes the Duchess got to get me out of the road. So she, because yesterday I was in the airport. I was about to catch a case in the airport yesterday because one of this dude was being too much of a Hercules in the airport. And I had
no. Yeah, get out the road, Lace. Yeah.
The Duchess put me in my place. Listen, we're not gonna have that.
Oh my God.
Come over here. Come over here, Mr. Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Yeah, right. Now,
we're not gonna be bailing you out of jail in no airport, okay?
Right. Change your name to Bennett because you're not in it. Okay, let's go. Change your name.
Yeah. Trump is definitely in the room. Yeah. You have to understand that we won't do that, and we are. But the way she dresses me down is so intellectual and cool. She's like,
Yep.
we're going to evolve into our higher selves.
Oh wow. I love that, Lace. I love that.
Yeah. We're gonna move into our higher selves, and we're gonna vibrate on a higher frequency, and we're not gonna allow ourselves to be dragged into. I was like, oh,
Nah. Yeah, she's better than me. She's better than me because I'm like, let's get on that fuck shit quick. Let's go. I love some fuck shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's right. So
Dallas, DFW. We go to DFW. Good morning. We go to DFW. And let me, because I was getting it. Yeah, because first of all, when you're traveling, you get a little aggravated. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with all that shit. So
hell yeah.
I've been lucky enough though to travel. I have something. I used to have something called global services as part of my traveling repertoire. But I have something now because I don't know if you knew I worked for Fox. I had an office at News Corp building for years. You guys rock about it, and I had it. Yeah. I had it, but I was there when they was planning to put Trump in office. I was wondering why they kept closing the door and kicking me out of the meetings and shit.
Oh! How long before the election did you see that?
It was literally. Yeah, Lace, you can't be telling all this stuff. You were sworn to see. Shut up, Lindsay. It was literally like maybe 2000, right before 2016, and it was the year before that. That's when I was in there, and I was chilling. I was chilling. I had an office in the penthouse office and shit, private elevator to get up there and all that shit.
Right.
So I knew, for some reason, it was weird though. Like they was doing their thing. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna come in there and we're gonna be cool. Well, they was never cool. They was planning to do something. I went to lunch. I would go to lunch with them because I was a new dude. The black dude, they would all walk out of Del Frisco's and I had to pay the bill and shit. And I'd be like, yo. And one day I said to the dudes, I said, yo, man, the guy said, hey, Lays, we believe in Jesus. I said, yeah, I believe in Jesus too. He said, yeah, but if we don't sin, then Jesus died for nothing. I said, oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Please call the fuck shit. That's how I knew the fuck shit was coming.
Fuck shit.
I knew it was coming.
Wasn't it a time to be alive? Because we never thought that Trump would ever.
Yeah. We never thought that I never thought it was a joke. He was the apprentice back then. I didn't think he was going to be no president. You there, Coco? Coco, we lost you. Coco lost
you. No, you didn't.
Yeah, you back.
No, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah. No. We never. We thought, he was the apprentice back then, so we didn't think he was going to be no president or nothing. But I didn't know that they was planning. It was, they was playing up in that office. They said we want to clean this shit up.
They propped him up good. They propped him up real good.
Yeah, I don't got global entry anymore. I got Premier 1K. I'm a Premier 1K flyer now, but I used to have global entry. I had a whole separate entrance and shit. It was crazy. It was fly. And I still keep my lounge, the United Lounge. But that food is terrible. But it's good to, at least you ain't out there bugging. But they got new airports now where they making new airports like Europe. They got the dope restaurants and they got malls and shit. You see the one in Newark, New Jersey, the airport in Newark, the Terminal A? That shit is like a mall. And like they got all the stores and everything up in there. So
yeah. I think also JFK has the TWA lounge now. Did you go there before?
No.
It's a very
I go to United Club. That's my thing. I'm a United Club guy.
Okay. Yeah, the TWA lounge is really, really nice because TWA is not an airline anymore. So they basically took the old model and it looks like the 50s.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I won't fly to JFK though. I don't care what it is. There's no way I'm ever flying out. There's no way I'm going to fucking JFK. Fuck JFK. trying to get the JFK from Jersey is ridiculous.
You Jersey all day.
Yeah, I'm Newark.
Yeah, you Jersey all day.
A good week, Coco. Your birthday
Good
week,
week.
Coco Dreams. Coco Dreams.
Yes, darling. Yes, darling.
Yes. Good.
And getting better every day. Let me tell you something. It's getting better every day.
I
Every day.
talked to Lord Master Rollo yesterday, and he said y'all had a great.
Yeah. Yeah, he is a great person to hang out with, especially if you want to celebrate anything. And if, for Rock, you don't need to do anything for him to go to a restaurant. He loves to eat.
Oh no. He is the Zagat. He is Nigat. You ever heard of Zagat? He is Nigat. He know all the good restaurants. They all know him.
But I took him to a couple of new places that he'd never been. And I'm like, you've never been there?
What?
Yeah. I'm like, what? You have never been here? We must go.
Anytime I go to a restaurant, I just call Rock, and Rock is friends with the people in the restaurant. He walk in, they be like, "Hey, Rock!" He didn't drink them under the table in the joint. Me and Rock used to shut down some places. I tell you that, boy.
Yeah. No,
I don't drink no more. I don't drink no more. I am delivered.
Delivered. I renounce all things alcohol. I don't do that no more.
I don't do it like that no more. But I used to get down. I used to drink a bottle of Macallan's a day, and I would run. That's when I was boxing. I would run like 3 to 5, 6 miles in the morning, and I would run it out and start the process all over again. That cannot be good. That cannot. Uncle Lay, what you trying to do? Hurt us? You finally admit, Lindsay, that you were inside my head? I'm saying you can't be drinking, Uncle Lays, and then hurt me too. That affects me too. All right.
Lindsay, darling, don't do it, darling. No.
Yeah, you keep the liquor, man. I'm good on the liquor. Once in a blue moon, I will get an old fashioned.
Okay, but once in a blue moon is fine.
Yeah, once in a blue moon, I will do, and I can't finish a whole drink no more. Like the last drinking excursion I was on Drink Champs. I don't know if y'all remember this, but I drank.
I remember.
People on Kimberly Robinson. I drank 15 bourbons.
Tourette syndrome.
And
hey, Kim.
Good morning.
I definitely paid for it. I couldn't even get the shit out. I was like, yo, this is too much. As they were carrying me, Billy said he wasn't talking to me for 2 weeks, and Billy don't drink at all. As they were carrying me to my hotel room.
Yeah, because you were taking their drinks for them.
Well, I was drinking for Billy, because Billy don't drink.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was too crazy.
And
good morning, Kimberly Robinson. How are you doing, my dear? Great week this week. OSG Day today. Shout out to my OSG family. How y'all doing?
The week has been great. The week has been long. And it don't stop. And it don't stop.
Yeah, well, they had to carry me. Yeah, they had to carry me. I was fired up. Listen. They did carry me. I was fired up. I'm not gonna front and act like I was. No, I was fired up. And shout to Nori and shout to DJ FN. They're not drinking liquor like we was drinking. They was drinking some other shit, and it wasn't the same. They drank an entirely different bottle than we did.
Iced tea and look like.
Yep. To get you fried so they can laugh at you.
Was back there having Tourette syndrome.
Take off. Yeah, I was definitely behind there bugging. Yeah,
Billy was kicking you under the table.
Yeah,
like, stop.
Billy was kicking me and Fame. Both poor Billy. He was kicking. Billy was kicking me and Fame. His Fame was fired up too. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah, so he was kicking me and Fame. I was trying to tell. I was like, Jay-Z and then Rockefeller. 50 Cent. I wasn't the articulate Brooklyn Tech that I am on this morning email. Nope. I was Bubba the Wino or Fred. I was fired up, man. I was fired all the way up. Good morning, everybody. Young shit event. So, ladies, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. So, now this election's coming up, and we are people. I would be remiss if I don't ask the question: Are y'all voting for Trump? I just want to know who's voting for
No,
Trump.
No, I'm not voting for Trump. I'm not voting for Trump.
I'm gonna be honest. I really don't even want to vote.
Yeah, but you have to. If you don't vote, that's like giving the other side a vote. Now, why aren't we voting for Trump though? Because obviously, black people are saying Joe Biden ain't doing shit for black people.
He's not.
That's
I
the
want
black people.
reparations.
Yeah, and I don't like the fact that they pander to black people when it's time to vote.
Yeah.
I don't like that pandering. That pandering is so it's actually just shameful the way they do it. And it's an old trick. Right?
Right.
So the trick is to get in the faces of people you want to vote for, for that people you should vote for, or they should vote for you, and don't give them anything when you get into office. Don't give them anything. And I think
go ahead.
We need a third party. We need a third party. We need another.
We need a kickstand party. We call it the kickstand party. We need a kickstand party. That's what we need. Yeah, okay. Kimberly, you're not going to vote for Trump, but you're not. Are you not? You're not voting for Biden. Biden, what's happening?
No, I'm going to vote. I honestly, I feel pressured to vote. I don't want to. I don't like either of the candidates. I want to write myself on the ballot.
Right.
No, I mean that's how.
Kimberly for president. Kimberly for president.
Why the fuck not?
First of all, let me just give y'all some. First of all, it's when you talk about the president of the United States, you're not talking about an individual. You're talking about an institution. Number one.
Right. Okay.
So when you start voting for these institutions, the Democratic institution has got some real big problems.
Yeah.
The Republican institution is really all about capitalism and all about stuff like that, all about utilizing the corporate structure in order to, like, in other words, you eat what you kill kind of deal. And I think from the Republican side, I think that's something that actually helps black people and takes them off the dole. Where the Democratic side is always like, y'all need us.
Yeah.
Let's help the poor black people.
Yeah. Give them a crunch.
There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way that we can have our people sort of stand up for themselves and be forced to move in their own direction. You got to figure out a way to do that, and without having to deal with the fuck shit, meaning like a Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is really the fuck shit. I mean, quite honestly. The shit that he did is ridiculous. I mean, come on, man. The man attacked his own country, killed people, raping chicks. I mean, it is way out of control.
Right.
And you were right earlier when you spoke about your earlier fabulous life. No one thought that Trump would be up in here. I mean, we, in a sense, we kind of all sat here with our mouths open, like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
We invited the guy. Yeah.
You can actually watch.
Beanie asked the question. Beanie goes, president's a hard job. We should all be taken seriously. Not many are qualified, but we have to vote for our best interests. My question is, from an issue standpoint, is what Trump stands for from an issue, not the personality, not all that shit, is the issues in our best interest? That's the question.
Well, let me chime in. To me, the Republicans and the Democrats are like the cool kids in high school, and black people, as far as black issues, as a foundational black American, they treat us like we can go into the lunchroom, but we can't sit at their table. Right. And there's an international focus too. As a leader of this free world, we need to also look at our best interests internationally. And right now, the way Joe Biden is handling things by giving away I think trillions, billions of dollars overseas to Netanyahu and Zelensky, who now I found out that he's now a dictator because he did not do the elections. He just decided that he was not going to do any elections this year. So now he's a dictator.
We've been giving money to dictators from go back to the Shah of Iran, but I understand what you're saying. We've been building up these countries, and then we've been chopping the heads off the leaders that didn't support our interests. When in Libya they were going to make the African dollar the strongest dollar on the planet. They went in and killed the dude, man. They literally, and Obama was down with that. So it's not, you can't even say it's Republican or Democrat. it's actually all of them that do that. And Obama was down with that when they killed
Yes, he was.
Gaddafi, when they
Yeah,
knocked
that's
him
right.
off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Once you're in the structure, once you're in the power structure, we don't understand it because from a voter's point of view, we don't see how things work internally.
He was about to make the African dollar the strong. He was going to unite the African nations and make the African dollar the currency in Africa the strongest on the planet. And they went there and chopped it and killed him in the street like a dog. And at the end that was crazy.
I think that's going to happen inevitably because right now there's six countries in Africa who are kicking out France. So France was the dominant colonizer for a lot of African nations.
Yeah,
and now
they're making way for the Russians and the Chinese. That's why.
I spoke to a lady from Congo, from the Congo Republic of Congo.
Don't get me started.
About that.
Don't get me started.
And Lace, damn, I had a picture to send you too.
Don't you dare get me
started.
started.
To send you of the lady that could be Planet of the.
No. We're not doing that. I got in trouble with that yesterday. Don't you do this? Listen. I got in trouble for that yesterday.
I want to know. I want to know. Oh no!
Don't do this.
No! I gotta know.
Serena.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going with this.
I gotta know. I gotta know.
I got in trouble for this yesterday.
Oh, you can't do that. Oh, I need to know. Oh, no.
I'm going to send y'all the picture offline.
Oh, my God. I'm not doing it. I'm going back to my...
Darling.
Oh, man.
I need the tea. All the fuck shit. Let's go.
Got in trouble yesterday.
I did see a new Serena Williams commercial yesterday.
Oh, you're baiting. I'm being baited right now. I'm being baited right now. April, call me. I'm being baited right now.
I'm like, that's not Serena. That's not. Who does that look? Who does that?
Why does Serena look like a very scary white woman now?
She looks like. I wasn't going to do the song from yesterday.
Stop it! I'm trying to. Oh, I did. April, please. I'm trying. April, you will not. No. April, I'm trying.
Oh my God. Well.
I'm trying, April. I'm trying not to go there, and they keep pushing me.
Good morning, April, darling.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm not doing it, April.
No way, absolutely not.
I'm not doing it.
Oh gosh.
They're trying to bait me, April. I'm not going there.
It's the last day of the week.
Hello, and not only is it the last day of the week, it's Memorial Day weekend.
Ooh, here for it all.
What are you doing?
I'm trying. I'm taking it easy. April, get him out of the room. Get him out of the room. Oh my God.
We haven't been here. Well, yesterday, yeah.
Absolutely not.
They are definitely. I just want to say one thing before
I need to know. I'm
not doing it, April.
I need to know. Oh, you got to tell it.
Crazy right now, though. All right. I'm out of the road.
Delete the picture. I know Kimberly sent it to you. Delete it.
Ape, yo, Glaze, what up, Glaze? Ape no kill other ape. That's the funniest shit alive. Oh.
Look at your phone.
Anyway, April, let me be serious for a second because we're talking about the election.
Wait.
I'm trying to get.
Oh God! I just got the photo. Oh my God! Who is that?
I'm not doing it, Kimberly. Oh, best damn.
Look.
See, I'm not. Okay. All right. See, this is not. All right, I got to do it. I'm sorry, April. I got to stop. I got to do it. All right, I'm not gonna. I just want to show y'all this picture. I just want to show y'all. All right.
No.
Those-
You cannot possibly.
Uh-huh.
You cannot possibly go from a serious conversation about
Yes.
the election
Oh,
and
yes. I can't possibly do this.
and do not stand at the end of the day.
Yo.
For Black
They showed it.
Who is that white woman? Who is that white woman? Who is that white woman?
All right.
That's a white woman.
Okay, well, listen, April, you are absolutely correct, and we love you, and we are wrong for this.
We need black facts every day. This is what you're
Black facts. We need black facts. We need more. I love you, April, but I can't do it. I'm sorry. I had to cut April off. Who is that white woman?
Who is that white woman? That white woman.
Who is that black woman?
You gotta stop. I'm telling you.
All right, yes.
About the boycott.
Yes, no boycott. No boycott me, April. Hold on for a second. As we look at the picture of Serena Williams.
The white woman has entered the chat.
It's so crazy right now.
It's time to drain the pool. Drain the pool.
Drain the pool.
God's giving you clarity and the discernment right now, God.
Somebody help me out.
That's a help me because I am not powerful enough.
Come on, Serena. Come on, stop that, baby. Come on,
April loves us. She
baby.
was
Stop
praying
it.
and everything. Thank you.
Thank you, April. But that white woman. But that white woman.
Yo, Grace goes, I is a Negro and I is white. Oh my God. We were trying to have a serious conversation. Listen, about voting and making sure that black people vote for the interests of black people and white people. Coco, you see this, Coco? Coco James is really she's the triggerer. She triggers April Leon, everybody.
The biracials have entered the chat. The biracial.
April. We love April.
We do. We love April.
Thank
She
you.
wants to.
I love you.
Yes.
And I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna pray.
Please pray for us. We love you. Have a great day, April Leon. April Leon, everybody. We love April.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah. Serena, I just want to say, my vote is to make Serena black again. That's what. Oh my God. Oh my. Can we go back to the picture? Can we go back to the picture? I was trying to stay on Trump. And I was trying to have a serious conversation. All right, we all know to save democracy. We would like to save democracy, but we also
gotta save Serena.
We gotta save our sister, Serena Williams.
Yeah, she's in the sunken place. She is definitely in the sunken place.
She is. It's like she's in the Dominican Republic and she went crazy.
What was that baseball player's name?
Sammy Sosa. She went all Sammy Sosa on us. Oh God, this is crazy. Oh my.
But that was a good choice. That was a good choice, though, right? You know, we was looking for that lady yesterday.
that is as close to the Congolese Beyonce that I could possibly.
Oh my God.
That is very
oh my God.
to what the Congolese Beyonce looked like. I just want to tell you.
Oh God.
That's what the Congolese Beyonce looked like.
Oh no. Who is that white woman?
Who is that white woman?
Lindsay, what Lindsay got to say about this woman?
I just don't think she can pass.
I think Frankenstein Latifah will get in on this one.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm back. Okay. So is a vote for see, this is hilarious. Is a vote
That
for
is
Trump
crazy.
the right way to go about this? Is I mean, even if Trump is doing the interest that you need to get done. Is the questionality a reason why you don't vote for Trump? And what's the main reason why you should not vote for Donald Trump as black people? That's the question I want to find out.
He scares me. He scares me because he's
so crazy right now. So crazy right now. I'm telling you right now, they don't understand what we do in the morning. It's out of control. It's out of fucking control. Let's get serious for a second.
Oh, back to serious.
Okay. All right. I'm done.
All right.
Okay.
Why should black people not vote for Trump? Because he seems like he's about business. Black people about business. He seems like he's about low taxes. Black people don't pay taxes.
We should actually be exempt from them since we keep
we
getting
should.
the shitty end of the poll.
Yeah. Tell that to Wesley Snipes. Anyway, so let's just say.
You said Wesley Snipes.
Let's tell that to Wesley Snipes.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Question. How are we going to get through this next election? And should we be voting for Trump? And if we don't vote for Trump, does the interest that Trump is interest, are there some things for black people to pay attention to? That's the question. Go ahead, Kimberly. Kimberly, tell me what.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, because I heard Coco Dreams this morning. Trump is really with the fucks. He's really with it. And so at any time he could just change his mind about anything. He doesn't care, and he will get no pushback from it. It will just happen. It's really
April makes a
scary.
good point. I mean, y'all don't y'all go ahead and watch King Kong Godzilla in Canada. They're obviously making fun of black people. If you see the new King Kong movie, there's a whole heap. Deepak said black people or no one or the other, or that mother should should vote for him. He's a selfish, ignorant, uneducated, egotistical, untrustworthy racist. He's already done an abortion, working on dismantling our voting rights. There you go, Deepak, baby. There you go, Deepak.
Well, not only that, but didn't he incite like a coup, like a sort of?
How about that? He tried to overthrow the government.
Yeah.
April Leon says we need to prepare for civil war. They are preparing for civil war. They are saying that if he doesn't win, he is going to bring the country to another civil war. If
he does, it's going to be the same. So we're in that boat either way.
Either way, we're going to be in that boat if we don't get the country, if we don't do the right thing with Trump. Hold on for a second. I just want to say, it's so funny right now. If y'all don't watch the King Kong versus Godzilla and have any interest in what's about to happen in a second or two, then y'all are hypocrites.
It's so crazy right now.
Y'all look at
He's going to be a dictator, and he's going to start. What did he say he's going to be? Did Trump say, "I'm going to be a dictator"? And he started locking people up and deporting folks. He will cut us off from our allies. Black folks need to be concerned. Who are the black people's allies, by the way? Who are they? Beanie says she's preparing to leave. Trust me, I've traveled around the world. They don't like black people in a lot of places. I just want to throw that at you. I just want to let you know right now. They do not like black people in a
They don't like niggers. They don't like niggers.
In a whole lot of places. Dr. D Nice, good morning.
I'll
Good
tell you,
morning,
maybe
Dr.
we
D
should.
Nice.
Well, that's not going to happen. But I'll tell you one thing: the one group of black people that we know that aren't afraid to turn up with the fucks
Right.
is the Haitians.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to say for my Haitian people, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't care.
The Haitians,
I don't want to
They
move
got
there, but
they got the spirits of the ancestors with them, bro.
that's right.
They got the spirits with them. Oh yeah, yeah. They eat your ass too. They'll eat you. Not only will they kill you.
Where could we go if something happened? Where could we
Where
go?
you gonna go? Okay, Kimberly, Beanie Long says she's leaving. She's not living in a dictatorship. My question to you, Beanie, is where you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? What country is gonna take black people from America as we leave in this major exodus? I just want to know, where can we go? They don't like us in Africa.
They don't like us anywhere. It's so crazy right now.
They call us lazy. We lazy girls. Did you see those other pictures?
Oh, that white woman. That white woman.
That white woman don't like us. Yo.
That white woman. Who is that white woman?
Now, every time you hear that record, you're gonna think about D Parks. Good morning, bro.
Good morning, D Parks, darling. Darling.
Good morning, Parks.
Yo, Parks. I just want to say, where we going if Trump wins? I mean, black people, where we going, man? Jamaica. They don't want us in Jamaica. Bush don't want us in Jamaica.
Uh-oh.
Well, my Jamaican accent is a little Irish, so I don't think they want me.
Yeah, go to Ireland. You gotta go to Ireland.
Fuck that.
They don't like you in Ireland either.
I was like, fuck that.
Irish don't even like the Irish. What are you talking about?
Black Irish.
Beanie says she's out of here if Trump. Okay, Beanie's leaving if Trump wins.
Tag Beanie.
Yeah, Beanie says she's out. She's out.
And you know what? You know what? A lot of Black Americans are actually relocating to different places.
Listen, right? You know we're faddish a lot of times. And right now, the fad place to be is Paris.
Turn your TV down, D Parks. You're coming over the mic. Yeah.
I like that last
with our foreign enemies. He tried to coup on the government, talks about white racist blood being tainted, still refuses to accept the results of 2020 election, refuses to say he'll go accept the results of 24 election if he loses, and been indicted more times than Ray Ray and Shabborn combined. I
like that name, Shabborn.
Shabborn.
I like that.
Yeah, Trump is a Ray Ray and a Pookie.
Thailand, Malaysia, or Indonesia. That's what you can go. You go there. It's tough over there, though. I mean, you they kill you. They cut you up over there. They don't fuck around.
Stay hot all the time over there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It ain't gonna be hard. I mean, you're gonna give up something, and you're gonna get something back if you don't want it.
Do we, as black people, have enough wherewithal to stand as a unified front against anything that oppresses us? Because obviously, every one of these situations can be.
We do, but not politically. We do, but not politically. Not politically. We don't have the economic power to do it. Yeah.
Beanie says she's out. Beanie's out of here. Beanie's gone. She's breaking out.
Where you going, Beanie? I want to go too. I need a plan.
She going to Thailand. She says she's out.
Wow.
Wow. But Trump moving 40 million people. First of all, Trump may not live much longer. This motherfucker. I mean,
I know.
Isn't he like 5 years younger than Biden?
Is he 5? I thought it was maybe
No,
3.
they're both 80. But maybe 2 years. Black people have no power politically, economically, nor mentally. There you go. That's the truth. That's the truth.
That is the truth.
We're good at complaining, but we're not good at activating. You know what I'm saying? That's what love and laughter.
Right.
People respect life, love, and laughter. Yeah, there you go. Until that typhoon
How
comes.
about that, April?
There you go.
Until that tsunami hit. When that tsunami hit, that tsunami is cleaning out the block.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The block better than Shaborn and Rakim.
Well, Lays, you've been around the world many times.
Yes.
Where would you suggest would be a good place for us to run?
Okay, okay, Deepak. I'll talk to you later, Deepak. Places to go where black people would be accepted.
What kind
How about Switzerland? I know how to yodel.
Switzerland, they like black people in Switzerland if they can only, they're like pets in Switzerland. They like to play with you, but they want you to leave. So
right. It's so crazy right now.
Okay, what about Amsterdam? They have great weed.
Amsterdam is good weed in Amsterdam, but so in all of these Western European countries, they always try to act like they are, they are really in a good space and they're very politically correct. But the underlying racism is so good in Europe that it's so clean and good in Europe that you don't even know they being racist to you. But they don't like your ass. I'm just telling you right now. And
Until
they
they
are
catch
like
you in the head.
the Portuguese, the Europeans. Remember, for thousands and thousands of years, Africans been whooping on these Europeans.
Right.
They hate them.
Right.
They hate them.
Yes, they do.
And then now, if you go to Europe, the Africans have paid them back by coming up through there and humping all their daughters, white women.
White women. Why?
So you got a whole generation of mixed babies in Europe, to where the Africans, like you could talk about, ladies, close your ears if you don't want to hear this, but Africa is fucking their way through Europe.
Oh God! Oh my God!
We with it.
Spreading that long slung throughout the world.
They are long slung in their way to Europe. And right now, you got nothing but a whole generation of mixed African European babies, all the way into Scandinavia. So ultimately, in another 50 to 100 years, the world gonna be all black anyway. So where we going?
So are we? I mean, we know what the media is showing us about Haiti.
Yes.
Do you think that would be a good place, and then we could use the Haitians that
What,
over there
Haitians?
that's already fighting as our
Well,
army?
Oh no!
Oh no! Haitian can't get his shit together on its own right now. I mean, listen, Haiti be bugging over there.
I'm just throwing
you
out.
really want to go to Haiti? Trust me. Let me tell you something. Of all the vacation places in the Caribbean I want to go to, I'm gonna say the NATO won't go into Haiti unless I go in with the most powerful people in Haiti and I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go to Haiti and be like, I'm gonna chill and go to the Four Seasons and hang out on the beach. The shit might pop off. Shit may pop off in Haiti. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
so then what about, let's say, well, how about Canada?
Okay, Canada is a great place, but in the wintertime it's too fucking cold. And also they don't like foreigners. Canada, it's harder to get into Canada than it is to get into America.
Yep.
I'm telling you right now.
And also Canada has the euthanasia law where if you get sick, they just decide like, look, you should just die.
They knock your ass off in Canada.
Like, listen.
They're like, whoa! I just got a cold. They pulling the plug on you. You got a cold.
Okay, last one. How about we all go down there with Shine and go to Belize? He's
Now,
prime minister.
Belize is dope. They got some amazing, beautiful women in Belize, but then they got
Well,
some.
that's not why I would go.
Well, hold on, wait.
Right.
Now, listen, Mister, I'm going to tell you something. I'm getting told off by the Duchess. Right? The Duchess is in my head telling me off. I'm not going to have that behavior now, Mister. You're going to have
Like, look here, darling. Look here, darling. We're not having that.
I was just talking about the chicks in Belize, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay, Mr. Belize, we're going to vibrate higher now, okay?
And we're never going there.
Look, okay.
Oh, God. Oh, it's so crazy right now.
So why Serena Williams keep doing the Sammy Sosa?
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord.
Why she bleach her face like a white woman?
It's a white woman. White woman.
All right. Bug it.
So we vote for Belize, right?
Anthony doesn't get the humor because he wasn't here yesterday to know the conversation about the
He said went to bloody hell.
The Congolese Beyonce. Now Trinidad is a beautiful country. Now Trinidad, and the food's good.
Who are they governed by?
I think they're governed by I think they used to be the English or something like that, and now Trinidad is no longer. Just like Jamaica. Jamaica used to be governed by England, and England no longer governs them. They still have influence over there in Jamaica.
So we have Jamaica, we have Trinidad, and we have Belize that we can go to.
Yes,
Bermuda is good.
Belize is nice. If democracy is over here, they are in trouble elsewhere. Remember, because all of these, Beanie makes a point, all of these countries are being subsidized by the United States or China. And China, and what you got to understand the long game. Now, we're worrying about Trump right now, but the long game is the Chinese. The Chinese is thousands of years old. America's 400 years old.
Right.
China's like thousands of years old. They don't mind playing a long game, waiting this shit out.
Right.
And they have been. Right. That's the point, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They get it done. They don't fuck around. But listen, at the end of the day, what we should probably do is find ways to get together and vote in a block and for the interests of our people. That's economic opportunities, education opportunities, and all the things that we need. Actually, in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, we talk about the things that we need, the basic things. Annie Up is a study on Maslow's hierarchy of needs: money, clothes, weed, deed, food, booze, essentials, credentials. You know what I'm saying? Just Maslow's, just giving the people what they need so they can exist. If you study Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and I think that is probably the main conversation. Yes, he's kind of smart too. Don't worry about it, April. Even though I do vibrate in my lower chakras.
Yeah. Get that fuck shit.
I get that fuck shit going. So I want to thank everybody for coming within the sound of my voice. You're welcome, ladies, for more respected morning email. Shout out to my OSG family. Shout out to my MOP First family. Thank you, Coco Dreams. Happy belated birthday again.
Yes, darling. Yes.
Beanie Long. Everybody, have a great weekend. We'll be back on Monday.
I ain't hear you say my name.
Watch women.
Yes.
Oh, God. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim.
Coco. Have a great weekend.
You too. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Good weekend, everyone.
Have a great weekend. Hilarious.